What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Corner Talks podcast. I have my good friends here, Robert D'Amario and Nick Furfari.
Hey, good to be
Thanks
here.
for having us.
Yeah, no worries,
Appreciate
man.
it.
I love talking about film. I love talking about movies. You know me, guys. And one thing that I always love to talk about as well is anime. Anime and the shows we grew up on. That nostalgic feeling always brings me back, especially with Pokemon. And I love Pokemon so much. Nick, I know you're obsessed with Pokemon.
Huge
Tell us
fan.
about that shirt you're wearing, because I see what is it,
Okay,
Pokemon
yeah, I'm gonna flash
150
it
on
to
the
the
stripes?
camera right now. We're repping the Adidas Pokemon
Collab.
collab here.
Pokemon
Got the
collab, I
original
love it.
151
Oh, that's amazing.
everywhere on the shirt. Gotta catch
Gotta
them
catch
all.
them all.
But you can
Gotta
never
catch 'em
catch them all. There
Yeah,
are too
yeah.
many Pokemon, man. They keep making more.
They
I
keep
can't
making
keep
more.
up. There
Yeah,
are too
yeah.
many.
Are you? Yeah, I'll talk about. I want to know your thoughts on the future of Pokemon. We'll get into that later on.
For
But
sure.
before we begin, again, Pokemon. That's the reason why I got the Nintendo Switch, is primarily because of Pokemon. It's a way to keep me back. Reminding me of my childhood, and just it connects me to even friends. We grew up on. We're '90s kids, and that's all we remember, at least for me.
At the end of the day, anything Nintendo Switch, Nintendo, I'm buying.
Exactly,
Nintendo,
right? Yeah.
Nintendo
Nintendo's
till I
just
die,
like
man. I don't
guaranteed.
care about Xbox.
Exactly.
I don't care about PS5. I legit only run Nintendo. Dude, Pokemon,
Anyone that's
Smash
Take my
Bros.
money.
Robbie came over last week and we were running that. It'll ruin a
Oh, that's
friendship.
amazing. There
Oh,
you
it'll
go,
tear
man.
people apart.
Of course, yeah.
We don't
People
play.
will go
We
crazy.
don't show mercy out here.
Yeah,
We
everyone
don't
has
hold
a
back.
everyone has a PlayStation. Like, I see that in your background, Robert. But they always have a Switch. Anyone that's an Xbox or
need to.
PlayStation, where's my Switch?
You have way
And
more fun on it.
yeah, man, and that just speaks to, again, Nintendo, like the fact that they tap into that nostalgia, and they know what they're doing. Like, when they say Pokemon games aren't for Nintendo 3DS anymore, you're buying yourself a Switch because that's the only way to continue
Yeah.
playing.
Didn't even think twice. Like just didn't even think
Exactly.
twice.
That was me. People were commenting like, "Why do you need that? Don't you have a PS4?" And I looked at them like, "Are you kidding me? Like, right now, do you not see the different dynamic of games that they offer? I can't play
Completely
God of War on Switch."
Dude, I
can't
need
play,
the 10th remake of the original Pokemon game.
Yeah,
on my Nintendo
every
Switch.
time.
I don't care. They can keep remaking it and they're gonna keep taking my money.
Yeah,
And
when
I'm
the
gonna
lockdown
go to
first
the midnight premiere.
when the lockdown first happened, man, Pokemon Shield, I just copped it, and I said, what are we doing during this lockdown? Yeah, because I was so busy with my work that I didn't really have time to do anything. And then when the lockdown happened, how everything just, people doing challenges,
Shut
toilet paper
down.
challenge. Robert, I saw that on TikTok. Remember that? And
Oh, I need to watch that.
yeah, oh yeah, he killed it. He did a move that I tried to replicate, but it was
Oh
a joke.
yeah, I
work
remember,
out.
yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I just quit. I just stuck to filmmaking, as your brother Mark would say, Robert. But yeah, so I just ripped the Pokemon Shield, man, and yeah, I'll talk
we
about
gotta
more
battle
about.
each other. We gotta
Yeah,
hop on
100%.
Twitch. We'll battle a trade. I'm
Yo,
about
Twitch
it.
is something that I gotta look into, man.
You gotta
Because if
hop
I can,
on.
right, like that's another form of social media, man. You know me, I'm all about branding.
Yeah,
So-
man. We gotta
so-
diversify the portfolio. I'm in.
Exactly,
And then
man.
the
And
whole
Nick's gonna
world
help
will
me.
know how badly I beat you in Pokemon.
There you go, man. Right,
Dude, we're
It'll be-
breeding Pokemon. I train hard, man.
Oh, you breed
No.
Pokemon.
Oh, I know how to breed.
All rare candies.
I know how to train them.
Bro, this is all
We
new to
got
me.
the
This
rare
is going
candy
over my
sheet.
head. I'm the kind of
Dude,
guy
I
that just
vividly
drops my.
remember,
Yeah,
at the
what's up?
beginning of the day, me, Mark, Robert, Joe, we were all like replaying the original Pokemon. And then Mark went up to me. He was like, yo, you still have your old Game Shark? I need that rare candy cheat. We didn't even get to Brock. We didn't even get to the Pewter.
You wanted the rare candies
He
already.
wanted
That's how
level
bad. That's how-
100
Are
Pikachu
you
to beat a level
serious?
10 Geodude.
Bro, not to get nerdy, but they don't even obey you. They don't even obey you.
They don't even
have to be
obey
level.
you.
Yeah, they have to be under level
Oh,
20.
yeah, true.
It's a
They do
rookie
random
move, bro.
shit.
This guy's a rookie move.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start using
go.
Hyper Beam. Like, what?
You're not powerful enough of a trainer to tell them what to do.
Okay, well,
Wow,
I'm
Mark
not
can't
as
even cheat
sophisticated.
properly.
Yeah, right. We gotta have a talk with
Can't
him.
even hack.
Yeah, we'll bring him on the podcast one day. We'll ask him about that situation.
Yeah.
But I'm the kind of guy, man, where I'm not as sophisticated as you, Nick, because I'm the kind of guy that drops my Pokemon off at the daycare and we just take care of, they take care of business. Turn off the no, it doesn't work like that for you.
You
actually
can't.
breed.
No, you have to treat your Pokemon like your firstborn child. You got to treat them with care.
So you don't even leave them in the PC box. You just carry around all these
Oh,
Pokemon.
yo, I had them on the Pokewalker. Like Pokemon Heart Gold? You can like
Yeah.
transport your Pokemon into that little Pokeball thing. Dude, I would go on the treadmill because they track how much you walk. I would legit work out to train my Pokemon.
Oh, I remember that.
Do you
I
remember?
remember that.
Yo,
Oh
that
my god.
I
Dude, I have
actually
my
can't.
level
I
like
can't
59
relate.
Arcanine in there. I don't know how to put it back in the game. I don't know.
We're diving too deep into it already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you're
diving
right.
too
You're
deep
right.
in, but we'll give
You gotta
everyone some
warm up.
context why we love Pokemon, and you
Mhm.
know, again, why it's you could just hear it in our voices. We're just like so energetic talking about this subject. Again, I get tingles because it just reminds me of when I was a child and you know ripping it at daycare. But
Yeah, man.
yeah, so I just want to first start off. I want to know how you guys were first introduced to Pokemon. What was it that you saw? Was it the show? Was it the game? I'll start with you, Nick. What's
Yeah,
going
for
on?
sure. No, I'll give credit to my older brother Joe. Like he got me into it, man. He's about what 3 years older than me. So when he would be watching Pokemon, he would be like what, like 8, 7, 5, whatever. I would be like the younger brother. I'm pretty much following whatever he's doing, right? So when he'd be
Right, right.
watching Pokemon on YTV, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, whatever it would be, I'm gonna be involved in that. And then he got Pokemon Red, I got Pokemon Blue, and then we battled, man. We battled, we traded, we watched the show. And then at BT, like at our old elementary school, like people on the playground, they're trying to rip each other off, trying to like
Yeah.
trade the good Pokemon card. You know, they're trying to finesse each other.
It was a
Yeah,
whole
And then you get
cartel.
deeper into the community, the
It
Pokemon
was.
cartel, man.
Yo,
A
they would
lot of
send you out,
bloodshed
yeah,
on
to
the
go
playground.
steal shit. Yo, people were stealing things all the time on the
Dude, they
playground,
got
man.
banned.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
how
got
bad it
banned on the
was. Do you remember
playground.
that? They made an
Yeah, we
announcement.
weren't allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
That's
no,
another
like Pokemon's
conversation about
pretty
Yu-Gi-Oh.
huge.
I think Yu-Gi-Oh
Oh,
was like the Pablo Escobar era. Like that was like
yeah.
crack to people, man. I remember
People
that.
were going to the graveyard and
Yeah.
Shadow Realm for real, man. You get banished. You're leaving
You're
the mortal
banished.
realm.
Only people that know the show are the real ones for sure. That know what we're
Dude,
talking about.
people thought like they were Kaiba and like that I'm Joey Wheeler and they're trying to finesse me, man.
But
But yeah, with Pokemon, like my brother
yeah,
got me into it, and then Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue. And you talked about it, you watch the show like 3:30 right when you get back from school. You're like rushing, you know, you're like running back to your house. You're like,
right,
yo, I
right.
gotta watch Ash catch them all, you know? Like you feel
course.
motivated, him, the original crew, him, Brock, Ash wanting to catch them all, be a Pokemon master, everything, man. You know,
What
like the
about
passion, the feeling, the hope. You know, you like feel more for
well
Ash
the
than you do
theme
like your boy.
the theme song I just want to interject is probably what like when I listen to it I actually remind you because I obviously Joe's another a friend of mine
Yeah.
and you know I just think of like you guys just listening to the music and you know just jamming out because the theme song hit hard, man. They don't make them like they used to, man. They don't even
They
do a theme song I
don't.
don't think anymore
I'll put on that theme
barely.
song in the gym. That stuff gets me hyped, bro.
Are you actually serious?
That'll make me work
okay.
out. I don't work out, but yo, that'll
If it's
pump
not
me
if
up.
it's not a Naruto like song or Pokemon song,
Right,
I
right.
don't want it in the
But
gym.
Robert,
Dude,
like
catch
if
me
you listen to
Naruto
the
running in the
lyrics,
gym.
yeah, the lyrics, man. Robert has a point, man. The lyrics, like you know, people will call them whatever they will, but we live by those lyrics. Like I want to
Oh
be
yeah,
the very best that no one ever was. Like we apply
you
that to
feel
our
that
lives, man. Yeah, like I'm
in
applying that right
anything.
now to film.
Yeah, man. Film,
So
directing, acting, editing. For
exactly,
me,
man.
banking world right now. For
Banking
Robbie, whatever,
world, you know.
marketing, whatever it may be, man.
Exactly, man. So I want to know from Robert, what introduced you to Pokemon, man? Did you have a similar experience than Nick?
It's pretty close, yeah. Like my older brother Mark. I have another brother Paul too. So I was the youngest of two older
Yee,
brothers.
The
represent Paul,
legend,
represent the
the
Yeah, the
goat,
legend.
legend.
Paul, the
It's hard to
Godfather.
like it's hard for me to put like a finger on exactly where it started because I was so young, like when I got
Right.
introduced to it. But the fondest memories I have, like, is one just watching the show slash the movies, like the Pokemon
Oh, the original
movies.
Pokemon
Yeah, like the
movie.
Pokemon 2000 movie, like on the weekend, Saturday morning with my
Yeah,
brothers. Like,
VHS,
watching it.
VHS, like
Exactly, like that. That's
Yeah.
like one of the earliest memories that, and honestly, for me, I think it was the show of how I first started into it. And I know my brothers were playing the games and stuff because I was so young. That's like my
Mhm.
earliest memory. And
Right.
then Nick brought it up. The other like best memory I have of
Yeah.
Pokemon. As much as I love the games, that's a whole other world. I was obsessed with cards.
And
I
we don't
was
know how to play the game.
I was
The card
obsessed with
game, eh?
trading
No one
cards.
can
Like
play
I
the
would bring
card
my
game.
cards to school. And I remember you guys said they got banned from school.
Yeah.
I used to have like a
Yeah.
jacket with a zipper on the arm here, and I'd keep all the cards here. And
Oh,
I'd be on the
shit.
playground like like checking my like trading cards, like
Yo,
low
people were
key,
making people were making deals like in hallways and like behind
oh yeah,
portables and shit. You
oh
would have to like
yeah,
sometimes reach like after school,
yeah,
like because of the whole
Oh,
ban
behind the
yep,
situation, right?
portable. That's where it
yep,
Yeah,
went
because this is
yep.
back.
down.
People don't realize this is back in a day when we didn't have our own debit card. We couldn't just go to the
Oh
store and just
no.
buy it, right? Because if we did, we'd probably be broke by now.
Oh, I
Um,
would be heavily in debt. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
The-
right? And now they got shops that you can cheat basically, like 401 games. You just go in there, look at a binder. That's what I've been doing, and I just
Yo,
like,
I've
oh,
been
I
going
like
to
that card,
401. They
right?
rip you off, man. Oh
They
They
my
rip
rip
you
you
off
off.
god.
though? Really? Compared
Yeah.
to what? Compared to what? Like a GG
Dude,
and stuff?
compared to like going to Walmart and everything, yo, like they have the new Shining Face booster pack, whatever, like the new trading card thing.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like going for $10-15. Are you kidding me for one pack?
No, for sure. But I'm talking about like if
Yeah.
you need like a black skull dragon or like a ultra rare
Yeah.
Charizard,
Oh, they
you
got the
can't find
individual
that out of
card.
yeah, you know what I
Yeah, they
mean?
can
Like
hook
you're
you
just
up.
gonna they could hook you up because I look at it like, okay, if it's like, a $20 card, by the time I get that card, it's probably gonna cost me $1,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
With all
you.
the boxes and stuff. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, I like what you said, Robert, about the card game. For me, the card game wasn't, as effective or nostalgic as the Yu-Gi-Oh card game, but I still have the
Yeah.
cards. For me, it was the video games. I don't know about you guys. Like
Loved it.
Oh,
the
of course.
video
I
games,
love
like
it. Dude,
those
I
were the
play them.
ones, bro.
I'm playing
Even
them
the
right now.
the video games are the ones that just brought us into this world. And my earliest experience, I want to know you guys, your earliest experience, but for me, I'll say it. My Zio, or my uncle, for those that aren't Italian, he brought me the like limited edition Game Boy Color with the yellow version, the Pikachu. So I didn't even get the red and
Yo.
the blue because that's how like young I was, I guess, compared to like some older cousins that by the time I came along or was interested, I got
Yeah.
the yellow version, and that was heavily inspired by the anime with Ash Ketchum, and I love that game to death. But then it wasn't until my mom surprised me with Pokemon Silver version. Lugia slapped on the cover. You know, everyone at daycare was
Oh,
playing it. You know what I mean?
Lugia.
Everyone at daycare was playing these games, bro. And again, we weren't at that age where we could just say, "Mom, I'm just going out and buying this game. I'll be back." I had to be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, could you buy it? Could you like, hey, do you want to
Dude,
make your
I would
son
work
happy?"
really hard to get like honor roll on my report card. I'm like, yo, the only way I'm gonna get a Pokemon card pack or like the new Pokemon game, I have to like get straight A's. I needed motivation. Like my
Nick would
mom's
cut
like,
the
yo,
grass and
make honor
clean
roll.
the and
Yeah,
clean the
you got to
tubs.
do chores. You have to earn that.
You know
Yeah,
Or
what's
they're
of
like,
funny?
course.
You
yo,
know what's
win the
funny?
hockey tournament or whatever. Like you need
Mhm.
motivation, you know?
Of course, yeah.
Speaking
What's
of
up?
You don't
speaking
get
of
it for
Pokemon
free.
Silver, speaking of Pokemon
Yeah, yeah,
Silver,
yeah,
I actually
yeah.
traded Pokemon cards to get that game. Like I did
You're
a deal with
lying.
somebody at school where I gave them a certain amount of like EX cards, and then I got
Okay.
like that's how serious
Are
trading
you
was
serious?
for
That's how
me.
you got. That's how you got the
Yeah,
game.
I mean,
You
we
leveled
always
up.
had it, so we always had it in the house, but there was a
Okay.
problem with the game where like they couldn't save anymore. Like the game was
Oh
broken every time
yeah,
you
I have the
saved.
same
The
issue. Yeah,
memory will,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was on a
It goes
mission to
away.
like get this new like proper like Pokemon Silver. Oh man, so that's what I mean. Like when it came to the cards, like for me, I just have so many memories, like things like that. Like it just
Of
went
course,
beyond
yeah,
the
those
game.
little
Like, I would
moments.
trade things for things that are outside of cards, like making deals like outside of the card realm.
I think even I want to mention the like I'm just thinking about, so I wanted to talk more about Pokemon Silver because it's part of the second
Yeah.
generation. And to me, you guys could be different, but to me, Silver version and Gold is like the best generation. What do you guys feel
I
about
love
that?
Gen 2. The
Gen
remake
2?
Heart Gold, that'll probably be my favorite game for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, Johto, they have everything. Typhlosion, Tyranitar, they have all the cool Pokemon.
Yeah.
But like the original Kanto, the original 151 is legendary.
Yeah,
I'm
You
trying to
know?
think of, like,
classic.
But I like the game better. I like Heart Gold. I
Yeah.
like the original Gold better. Like you have what? All the gym badges. You go to Kanto, you go to Johto, you beat the
Yeah.
Elite Four. In
Exactly.
the remake, you have the Battle Frontier. You can like battle each other through Wi-Fi. Like, yo, it's the perfect game.
Exactly. Barbara, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, I was saying that the game that I have like my first memories with it, the game that I really beat from like start to end, was Pokemon Leaf Green, and they like remade it on like the SP. You guys remember
Yeah,
the SP?
I remember-
yeah, you go to
I
like
remember
one
that.
island, 2 island,
Oh
3
my God,
island,
yes,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I never
That
went
was
that
my
far.
first like.
I don't know
game
what they
that I
have on
really-
one island.
Yeah,
Wait, say it
no.
again?
Oh, you never went that far.
I never went that far, man.
Oh,
I
you
beat
never
the
went
game,
that
I'm like,
far.
how
Yeah.
do you get to like 3 island or 4 island? I don't know what
Yeah.
the islands have.
And
I
God
don't know, you
forbid
gotta
you,
tell
and
me
God
that.
forbid you took a break from these games. I just want to mention like Leaf Green, because Fire Red, I did all the islands, I conquered, completed the Pokedex, whatever. Leaf Green, I
Did
got,
you catch them
how
all? You
I
completed
think
the Pokédex?
I think I completed the Pokedex. I think I might have some hacking involved, like action replay or whatever.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, yeah. We've
back
all
in the
done
day,
that.
right? But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, like with Leaf Green, I tried to do the same thing because when you're young, you buy both versions, and for me,
Yeah.
like I tried to conquer the same thing, like with Leaf Green. I went back to it. I was just completely lost. Like I had no idea where I was. I didn't know how to get over like those logs on the floor, like you can't jump over or
Yeah.
some shit. I'm like, how the hell do I get up this mountain? I did it
Gotta
before,
go on like IGN, go through the walkthrough. You're like, yo,
Yeah,
find
honestly,
Nintendo
no.
Power. Like
Yeah,
looking at the
none of that.
manual guide.
But I want for me, like I'm happy you guys mentioned though the revisions like to the game, like the remasters,
I love
because
them.
I love them too. But maybe I'm alone on this. I don't know. But I love the original mechanics of the games. Like there's something gritty about them, like
You
the original
grind.
Pokemon games, and you grind. Yeah, like that
They were
power
way
bar.
harder.
Do you remember
You
how it
get
would like?
blacked out.
Yeah. Do you
My
remember how?
rival would kill me.
Do you remember how like the power, like the HP would just like complete like zoom past, like you're
Yeah,
killing him,
it would
and then it would
fly.
just stop? No, but it would just stop like with a little bit left, and
And
you're
you have
just
like
like, how
one
did that
HP
happen?
and your
Yeah, it
height.
was so tense. And then they would throw like 5 hyper potions when you're about to finish them off, and it's like, what's
Yeah.
happening in this
Yo, the
game?
Elite Four, they
I
were
hate that.
notorious for
I
But they
that,
made. I
hate
feel like
man.
they
that
made the
about
games
that game.
easier. Yeah,
They
but I
cheated.
feel like they made. I feel like they made the games easier because when I was growing
Oh,
up,
way
man, those games were
easier.
challenging, bro. They were like throwing
100%.
hyper potions. They were like, you had to be smart as a kid. You remember how before the Elite Four, you had to buy potions and hyper potions. Like
Yeah.
only
I
noobs
didn't
would
even
like
have
go
enough
in.
money to buy
Yeah,
enough to get
yeah,
through. Then
yeah.
after like grinding Victory Road, or
Oh, you didn't
dude,
have enough money?
yeah, dude,
What were you
everybody
spending it
is
on?
afraid. I don't even know. Yo, everybody is afraid in Johto in Golden over what, like the third gym badge, I think, with Whitney, her mill tank. I don't know if I'm the
Her
only one.
mill tank.
Her mill tank gave me
Yo, yeah,
PTSD.
God.
I had
rollout,
the
right?
fire
Remember that
Pokemon, I
rollout
had
move?
Lava. Dude, it would do defense curl. And back in the day, defense curl, it would like make rollout even more powerful.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it would have Moo Milk. Moo Milk would fucking dude, it would heal him back to life. Dude, it would have like Max D.
Bro, I
It would
Wait,
remember
I
roll
have,
that.
out with me, and then Moo
Yo,
Milk.
and
Like you can't beat it.
she was a cheap bastard because I remember when you know how you beat like those gym leaders. I don't know if I'm wrong on this, but they would give you like, I don't know, Pokeball or like fucking like some kind of
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
gem. This one
Yeah,
would give you like
they
Moo
give
Moo
you
milk,
TM.
and it's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
but she
don't
would
want
give like
Moo
Moo Moo
Milk.
milk, and it's like, I don't want that shit. It's like I can go downstairs and
No.
like take it out of the fridge, Like, I
Yeah,
got
you
milk at home.
haunt me with Moo Milk again. I already had horror and like PTSD from your mill tank, and now you're gonna rub it in? No
Oh my
way.
God.
Holy shit! But yeah, that's that's a very interesting story with regards to how challenging. Like for me, my
Way
worst
harder.
experience, was Pokemon Yellow version. So imagine like you're 6 years old and you're just trying to beat that first gym leader. Like you can't
Oh,
even get
bro.
past the first gym leader. Like I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna quit Pokemon because I had a Pikachu, and I had a freaking Metapod, and I was
Yeah,
going
you got a
against
harden. There you
Brock's
go.
like Harden. Yeah, I was going against a Brock's Onyx, and basically I won because of trial and error. So what happened is I lost like 50 times, but on the 51st time,
Yeah.
I kept using Thundershock, which only took away like 2 HP,
I
which is
don't even know if
nothing.
that'll work. I
Right?
don't
No,
think
it
it's
did. It
effective
did.
on Geodude, right?
No, listen, man. Because I trained the shit out of it, because I was a kid. I didn't put two and two together. And
Like the
again, the
anime, like
internet
Ash
wasn't
going into like the electric mine with Pikachu training to beat Brock.
exactly.
Going to
What
the
it
power
is
plant.
yeah. So what it is I literally like ate shit because I didn't have IGN. I didn't have like internet access to search up,
Yeah.
like the kids today, like, okay, what beats Rock? So I said to myself, this Pikachu has to, like, I had this stubborn Italian mentality. Like, this Pikachu has to beat him. Like, what's the problem?
Yeah.
So I just kept, bro, I was like level 25 Pikachu going into that gym.
Your
But I
tackle
still,
will one shot him.
so listen, no, listen. Even though I was going in, I only had Thundershock and Growl. So even an electric doesn't, work against Brock.
Yeah.
So what it is that even though I was level 25, the joke is that I only managed to get 2 HP off as opposed to 0, right? So I got 2 HP off little by little by little. So this is what I mean by trial and error, is that near the end, okay, he used Harden at 2 HP. And I said, dumbass, fucking Thundershock, I won it.
Oh my God.
I killed it. And then I ended up
Dude.
and then I took off because then Misty, with Pikachu you can kill it. And
Oh, true. And then you're laughing after. Dude, Pokemon Yellow, you get Pikachu, and then you get all the starter Pokemon. You get Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, everything. Right?
Yo,
you don't
bro.
even have to trade.
Robert, I want to know what challenge did you ever face in these games? Like, was it a bad starter or a bad party? What was it?
Okay, first, just before we get into that, like I used to just spend like days running around in grass training my Pokemon.
Okay, okay,
Going into the
okay.
first fight,
Blessed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all my Pokemon were like level 25. Like I would just
Oh my
waste
gosh.
countless hours doing that. But the biggest challenge was I'll never forget that Leaf Green. The first game that I played, Leaf Green. I went into
Right, right.
went to the Elite Four,
Mhm.
and I fucked up so badly because I basically like saved the game at the point where like I couldn't go back, and I didn't buy any
Ah,
potions. I didn't buy any potions,
No, you
and I
fool.
was so screwed. So
yeah.
I had to beat the Elite Four with like no potions, and I
You had
just
to go in
ripped
raw.
that.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
I
scary, man.
took me
That's scary.
forever, but honestly, like when I actually did it, I finally ended up doing
You
it.
felt like a
You
champ,
feel
bro. You put
It
on the
was the best.
bandana.
It was the best moment of my life. Like
You put
I
on
started
your
screaming
hidden
around
leaf
the house.
ninja headband.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Oh man,
Yeah, so that sounds like a huge ass challenge and a pain in the ass, but you overcame it. And I'm glad you did.
I want to be the very
With
best.
I want to be the very best. Look at us talking about Pokemon like it's real life, you know what I mean? But it is to a
Dude,
lot of
more
people, you
important
know.
than real life.
More important than real
Oh,
life, you
man.
know. Like, oh my God, Nick, you just gave me an idea. I
Yeah.
think we might live in that era where we'll have
Uh,
virtual reality Pokemon.
dude,
Are
I
you ready? I
would.
think you're ready, man. I think you're ready.
Oh my god, I would abandon my real human life and I would get transport and never come out of that virtual world. That would
I would
grant
just
me
live the rest
eternal
of my days
happiness.
there.
I would love that.
Ready Player One style. He just like lives in a
Yeah,
trailer, like
I
right,
would
like
never
a
log out.
skyscraper. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, I have a question for you, Daniel.
What's
Because
up?
Nick makes fun of me, Joe makes fun of me, Mark makes fun of me for this.
Right, right.
Do you ever nickname your Pokemon?
Okay, I've never nicknamed my Pokemon.
Oh
Bro.
my god, am I the
Yeah,
only
Yo,
I've
now
one?
I
never
am.
nicknamed.
In the
No, no,
newer
no,
gen, I
because
am.
Man,
yeah.
every
Oh, you
Pokemon
do?
gets a nick.
Yeah.
Now I do.
Every
I have
Pokemon
fun.
gets a
You feel more of the
nickname.
bond.
I'll tell you
Nah,
why.
for
I'll tell
me.
you why.
Okay, tell me why you do, man, and I'll tell you.
When you buy it, when you buy a do you have a dog, Daniel?
No, I don't have a dog, man. No, I want to get one.
Okay, so you know my dog, right? You know my dog Coda.
Of course,
Okay.
Coda,
Love
bro.
Coda. Big
Represent.
shout
I
out.
don't call him Siberian Husky. I don't walk around the
Yeah.
house and say,
Give him
"Hey,
a
Husky, come
nickname.
here."
This is the
Hey,
logic. This is the logic,
bro,
boys.
like it's yours. He's part of your family. You
You
have to give him a
claim him, the
name.
rationale. Yeah.
Give him a
Okay,
name.
okay.
There's a
Now
million
for
other Charmanders, but my Charmander's special. Okay.
okay, let
What do
me
you nickname your Charmander?
Yeah, I always nickname my
Sparky.
starter Pokemon. I always do my starter Pokemon Coda because it's my dog and it's just like my pet. So I always
Oh,
give him
okay,
No
the
that's
matter
name of
who
cool.
my
you
dog.
pick.
That's
But
dope.
like, for example, like oh, I forgot the name of it, but like, depending on like each Pokemon, I'll give them a name that makes the most sense. So like Lucario, I had a Lucario, okay?
hmm
And like that Lucario is a Pokemon is made after like the Egyptian god of death. I think it's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Oh,
Anubis.
right, right.
Anubis.
Yeah, yeah. For sure, yeah.
So I
Anubis,
call him
yeah.
Anubis. That's like the nickname I
Anubis.
gave. Like I'll do like a
Yo.
little research into each Pokemon and like
The
think of like a
Egyptian
cool
god
name.
of death.
Exactly.
That
Don't
went
mess with my
dark.
Lucario.
Yo,
I'm afraid of you,
that is a
Lucario.
deadly lineup. Like imagine
Yo,
that.
that's
Like he the
intimidating.
Egyptian god of death, he just chose. Like
You don't want to mess with
um
them. It's intimidation.
Okay,
Yeah,
yo,
man.
real question. In
Okay,
every
okay.
game, what starter type are you picking? Are you picking fire, water, or grass? Because
No,
that
no,
will
no. Better
judge your
question. No.
character.
All right, Nick. I love that question, but let me
That'll
again.
judge your character.
I'm all about vintage classic nostalgia. I'm going
I
right
pick the
back to the
fire
OG.
type every
I know
time,
always the fire type, yes. But
no
hold
matter
on.
what.
Can we just settle this right now? Charizard, Blastoise, or
Oh,
Venusaur?
I don't even gotta think. Are you kidding me?
Okay,
You
wait,
better pick
say it on
Charizard?
three.
Charizard? No
Charizard. I was gonna say
Oh, on
Charizard.
three. Oh, a little bit of a delay. But
Nick already said it, yeah.
yeah, Nick already said Charizard, bro, is my boy. You saw my first sketch. I don't know if you guys been keeping up
Oh
with my
yeah,
Oh
dude,
yeah,
right?
dude,
yeah.
I love
I've
your
seen that.
art.
First sketch, bro. Like, but Blastoise, that's another one. I gotta do some more Pokemon, man. I gotta do some more Pokemon sketches.
For me, like growing up, yeah, I always like Charmander, Charizard every time, no question.
Yeah.
But Mark, my brother, was always Blastoise. Always Squirtle,
Yeah, I
you're
could
Blastoise.
see
fragile.
that. I could
He
see
picked
that.
your
Dude,
weakness. He wanted to
I
beat
Yeah.
you.
never
What a
used
guy.
Squirtle like once. I don't think I've ever played with Squirtle. I've used Bulbasaur before. I'll like mess around and try to switch it up one game and like do a Bulbasaur run. I've
Yeah.
never done Squirtle because that's Mark's guy and I don't mess with it. Like no.
You feel guilty. You feel like
Yeah,
you're
it's like,
cheating. You know.
I just
I'm not
don't
allowed.
I don't have a bond with Squirtle. Not
Yo,
my
this is
bond.
talking
Could be
major
fake.
shit right now, but I feel like I don't know, the people that pick Blastoise, because maybe I'm relating it to my cousins who aren't that much fans of Pokemon,
Yeah.
are the ones that are kind of like just passing by the game. Like, hey, like I want to play, so I'll pick Blastoise. He looks like a tough dude. But the OG, the real ones, will pick
They know.
Charizard. Right? Am I
Yes,
starting
sir,
a
man.
fire
You know
here?
who you gotta
Literally?
pick.
No pun intended. Like I know Joe picks Charizard, right? Please tell me he's not a
Oh,
Venusaur
yeah.
guy. Okay.
We all do. Yeah, dude.
All
If
right.
you pick the grass type, I'm never talking to you.
Yeah, there's actually a YouTube video.
I don't
I'll,
know,
I'll, I'll
man.
send you
You
guys a
should
YouTube video.
reevaluate your life.
Bro, I'm gonna send you guys a YouTube video in
Yeah.
the group chat. It's the funniest video. I showed it to Mark already. I don't know if Joe watched it. And it's just like Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur just hanging out. No, Charizard and Blastoise
chilling.
just scrapping it out, saying who's the best. And then, I'm not gonna spoil the end, but I'm gonna send it to you guys. It's pretty fun.
I'm down, dude. Like, yo, if you pick the grass type, if you're picking like Chikorita over like Typhlosion, are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
No,
Okay.
Typhlosion was such a badass. Are you kidding me? Even Blaziken.
Yeah.
Who else was there? The only one that I was not too crazy about was the ape-looking one.
Primeape, I think his name was.
Yeah,
Infernape.
Primeape, whatever. The only
Infernape,
grass
yeah.
one that was
Infernape. I fuck with
Infernape.
Infernape. I love it.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did. Oh,
man,
you
I like
did. Okay,
him.
okay. I didn't like the design. I think they're getting sloppy with the design, in my opinion, man.
Dude, Black and White, like Gen 5, I hated that generation.
Yeah, I know what
It
you mean.
was brutal.
The only high. Wait. Why actually? Black and White didn't
Yeah.
have like an array of like a 151 new Pokemon, like
It
straight.
did, and they were all ugly.
So what was the problem? They were all ugly.
merged.
Nah,
Oh, I
Bishop,
hated all of them.
Bishopin, and all that. No,
What
Bishop.
was the,
I
what was the
like,
starters for that one?
Hydreigon.
Which were the starters?
The only one
I
that I
like
remember.
the Dragon Pokemon. The starter Pokemon were terrible.
Yeah, I like Snivite, Sniper.
Oh,
No,
no, not at all.
Sniper. Oh, that's the only grass one that looked good from a design perspective, in my opinion.
No, man,
No?
I couldn't
Okay,
handle it. Oh, man,
Ah.
I beat the game, but like it was painful for me to beat the game. Like I had
Okay.
to grind. I didn't enjoy it at all, man.
Okay, this is a fun a next point, a fun segment that I want to get into now. So we're gonna talk about best and worst Pokemon that we find. All right, and I'm gonna share the screen, and then you guys can search up Pokemon that we mentioned.
Okay.
Nick, you probably know the names better than we do. So
I
I'm just
know them
gonna search
Oh,
up.
for sure.
I'm just gonna start off with what I love,
Okay.
and that is this guy.
Oh, the OG.
The OG. Charizard's my favorite.
He should
Yeah.
be a
Oh,
legendary.
they mega
Pokemon
evolved
at this
him.
point.
He should be a legend. I think there was a petition, to be honest with you. I think there was a petition for him to be a dragon because
They turned
everyone
him into a
thinks.
dragon. The
Well,
Mega
yeah,
Evolution.
Oh, they did.
The black and
Oh.
blue Mega Evolution.
Oh,
Yes.
right,
Fire
right.
Dragon, I think.
Yeah, like this guy's my guy. This guy's my guy.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yo, do you play
Badass.
him in Smash Bros with the Pokemon trainer or no?
Oh, yeah.
Smash Bros with a Pokemon. Yeah, that's the only reason
Yeah.
why I pick him as a Smash. And I even sketched the actual trainer, Pokemon Red. Right. That's what he's called. Right. Like for those that know, I sketched him out. So you saw that sketch? Did you guys see that sketch?
Oh yeah,
One of
for
my
sure. I
proudest
know
ones.
I like.
Oh my god.
Yo,
With
you
the
know I
shadow
show
and
you
stuff?
love.
Yo, you do, man. You do. I appreciate both of you guys. I love you
I
guys for
got
that.
you.
All right, so Charizard, yeah, I wasn't too crazy about the blue design, man. To be honest,
I
with you.
love
I don't know if
it.
people could see it. Nah, you love it. I
I
like
thought it was
I like
pretty
the other
cool.
version.
I thought it was
Yeah?
love the black and blue. It's like the shiny version.
I prefer
of him.
Y, bro.
No
Why,
way, dude.
no?
I've never heard anyone say that before.
Oh, okay. Then I'm an
You're
outlier. I'm an
wrong.
outlier. Yeah.
You're the outlier. I don't know, man.
This
Dude, I
is
didn't
what-
like the Mega Evolution Y.
Yo, this
you
is what I
feel for
remember.
Ash.
This is what I
Oh,
remember,
God.
bro. Do you remember when the stories had heart? Like when they actually had emotional like drama
Yo.
and like arcs?
Yo, you know what Robert told me? Dude, Robert was rewatching like Pokemon X and Y, and he told
Yeah.
me like on the same level as the
Oh, is it?
original
Did they bring
Pokemon,
it back
and,
like
dude,
that
Robert loved
emotional
it.
core?
So
Yeah.
that was the only new Pokemon I've watched in like since the OG days, right? I just randomly was bored. I'm like, I'm gonna watch. It was on Netflix. I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
X and Y. Okay,
Right.
they actually have like storylines now. Like each character has their, like when in the old Pokemon like Brock and Misty, they didn't really have a storyline. They just did
Yo,
whatever Ash
Brock
did.
had a storyline.
You know,
Yo,
beforehand,
Brock-
yeah.
Brock had like
Yeah.
10 brothers.
Brock was trying to, Brock was trying to smash, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that
Brock
too.
was trying to get laid. With
Like
any
once
girl.
Brock and Misty joined Ash, their storyline was just whatever Ash did. You know what I mean?
So
Like,
this
they
is
had
X
their
and Y.
history.
They follow
Yeah.
Ash, yeah.
And X and Y, they all had their own story, and it was like well written. It was pretty well written. I was impressed with the way that it was, and I don't know. It was also just like for me, I haven't watched Pokemon in so long, so I was like prime.
I don't know what the hell this is.
Oh my
This
god,
image
poor
here,
I don't
yeah,
think
that's
that's
like
actual.
Yu-Gi-Oh. That's some sort of Yu-Gi-Oh mashup. So okay, not to
Digimon fake
divert.
mashup.
Yeah, not to divert. I want to know. We'll start with Robert. What's your favorite Pokemon, bro? And I don't want to hear it's
Don't
tied with
think.
this guy. I want to say
Yeah, don't
one,
even
the
think.
top one, bro.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
first
God, the
Pokemon that
top
pops into
one?
your head.
Who's the
Yeah,
top
it's
one?
like the hardest question I've ever been asked in
I'm
my
gonna
life.
search him up right now, and we'll be the judges.
God. I don't like this question. This is tough. I want to say Charizard, right? That's like, of course, everyone's favorite. But I don't want. I don't want to
You
be
can do
too
better
basic.
than that.
I know.
Yeah,
I
don't
don't
be
want to be a
basic, bro.
basic. All right. My favorite Pokemon. My brain's going to. I always loved Dragonite. My brain.
I love
Okay.
always loved
Dragonite.
Let's
Dragonite.
bring it out. Let's bring out Dragonite. Yeah, look at that pose, bro.
You're such a cutie.
But
So
like,
personally, not to shit on you, Robert, like I actually hated Dragonite because he didn't come up. First of all, he pissed me off with Lance because he had like 5 of them.
Yeah, and they're all
and
under
only-
level. Yo, Lance
yeah.
cheated. Yo, he had like a level 49, level 50
Yeah.
Dragonite. Dragonair evolves at 55. Yo,
I
they
want to call
cheated the
Game
game.
Freak. I want to call Game Freak right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, Robert. Why do you like this Pokemon? I want to know.
you know why? It's because it was one of the hardest Pokemon to get in the game because you had to grind for it. So like when you
It's routine.
finally
Oh, true.
when you
know
finally
what?
evolved
Yeah,
it,
respect.
I just got that like such a rewarding like, oh my god, I finally grinded and I got Dragonite. He was in the show, he wasn't really like around much. He had his moments. There was a crazy Charizard versus Dragonite fight that's like legendary. But,
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay,
besides
okay.
that, like I'm just thinking more so in the game, like I always tried to get a Dragonair and then grind it and evolve it and spend hours doing that just to get him. So like that's kind of why I guess my brain goes to him right away because it's like
And yo, Dragonite was powerful, man. No one could
Oh, of
take
course.
Dragonite in Pokemon Red
Yeah.
and Blue.
exactly
You ain't touching that.
This is the fight you're talking about, eh?
Yes,
Because I can
sir.
tell by the sketch. Look how like old the anime is, bro. Like
I
the way
love
the
it, man.
colors, you know what I mean? They're a bit
I
dull.
love,
They're not as
like, the
vibrant.
hand drawing.
Exactly,
I
man.
loved it.
So yeah, man, I respect that opinion, man, because you know what? Again, Charizard, I even talked about it in my corner talk videos, like why I drew the character, because it has that connection to the past. Like my mom winning a toy back at Wonderland, and you know the shirts that I used to buy, like just the merch. I was just always associated with Charizard, and I love the design. But Dragonite, that's a very good point. Like as a
Yeah.
kid, you know, to grind it out like that, and to you know find him in the cave, like this is the time, like the way we're talking. I know we're millennials and we have the internet, but we didn't have access to it like you know nowadays. Like you have a smartphone, you search it up. This is a time when like we didn't even think to search it up. I don't even know if they had forums like where to find Dragonite.
No.
Or
You have to buy Nintendo
the-
Power.
exactly.
Do you
Yeah,
remember-
there you
I
You
used
go.
to
know the
get mine.
magazine? I would get it like monthly.
Exactly.
I used to get my Dragonite or my Dragonairs in the Safari, and you had like a certain
Yeah,
amount
you
of
have to
steps,
fish.
and
Yeah.
you had to
gotta
like
fish.
fish.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
to
get
make it
lucky.
back.
There you go. And
Such a
how did
grind.
you? Oh, like look at this shot here. Like Dragonite's effing him up. Did he win? Like
I don't.
who-
Yo,
who-
I don't remember.
who remembers
Low-key,
this?
we have to watch.
I low-key don't remember. I
have
don't
no
remember who
idea.
won.
Yo, like he looks like he slapped him out. Look
Yeah,
at
that's
that.
not looking good for our
Another,
boy.
just
I don't
another
know.
random, another crazy Pokemon fight was Charizard versus Articuno. That was a crazy.
Oh, and the
Oh,
Battle
that's when you know.
Frontier.
Yeah.
that was a
remember this.
crazy one.
I remember
I
this.
love that fight.
I remember this. You know why? That's when you know this guy was a boss. Like he faced a legendary bird.
That's
He had
what
a
I mean,
legendary
like,
Pokemon.
how many Pokemon can do that? You know.
That's why the Game Freak low key is like, nah, he's a legend. Like we're just gonna make him one day a legend. You know.
He
Like,
legit
they're
defeated a
prepping.
legendary.
Like how many times has this guy evolved and been redesigned, and you can play him as a character in the new gens? Like Venusaur,
Yeah,
get
man, they
out of
keep
here. Like
pumping
you
him out.
know, actually,
Yeah,
Venusaur is
for
just
sure.
Venusaur is coasting on the success of
Riding the wave.
Charizard. Exactly right. Like they have to do it to Charizard, so they have to do it to Venus. Yeah. Anyway, not to get off tangent, but Nick, you're up next. What's the
Oh, I don't even
favorite
gotta think about
Pokemon?
it. Arcanine.
Arcanine.
I knew you were gonna
bro.
say that. I knew
I
you were
love
gonna say that.
Arcanine, man. Dude, every time I replay Pokemon Red and Blue, every time Arcanine's in any game,
This guy's
I'm
a
having him
badass
on my
Pokemon.
team.
Yeah, this guy's a
I
badass.
love him, man.
Fire
Dude,
Lion.
I
dog.
drew Arcanine. I want to get an Arcanine Pokemon tattoo. You know I need an anime tattoo. You know how
Yo, I'll
nerdy
sketch
I
it for you.
am.
Yo, I'll draw. Yo, you know what? No joke.
Yo,
Let me
just
draw
on my
that for you.
tattoo.
Let me draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just draw that Arcanine for you, okay?
Dude, I don't got to go to a tattoo artist for an outline. I'll literally go to you. And then when you're done, I'm going to go to the shop and be like, hey, tattoo, that's for me.
If you like this sketch, because you know me with my sketches, I should mention, right? I
I
always
like the
explained.
shading, yeah.
They're zoomed in. They're like supposed to be cinematic, right? Like they're supposed to bring you in as a viewer, right? Like I won't get like a random shot. Like this is something
Yeah.
I would sketch.
I feel like
you
I'm
know?
in that world. I feel
Like
like I
an
have
in the
a pet
moment.
Arcanine.
You would get like in the moment shot, So
Yeah, an action shot. Him fighting. And yo, Gary had Arcanine, and yo, I like the rival way better than the main character in any show.
Yeah,
I never
course.
liked the main character. Like
Well,
I'm
that's why I
picking
wanted
Gary
to mention.
over Ash.
Like you like the edgy characters.
Yeah.
I'm edgy. I want to be edgy.
There you go, bro. There you go, bro.
Dude, in Dragon Ball Z, I'm not riding with Goku. I'm riding with Vegeta.
Vegeta.
But I wanted to mention, with second gen, Redhead. I know we called him Redhead, but I think he had a name. You know what I'm talking about? The rival. Like he was.
Yeah. Oh,
He was a force to be reckoned with, man.
Yeah, he was a criminal. Didn't he steal that Pokemon?
Pull him up. I can't remember him.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Dude, I'm pretty sure he's like Giovanni's kid or something like that.
Oh
yeah. He was a savage.
Yeah.
He was a savage. Oh no, this is a different Redhead rival.
Yeah.
This
Dude, gave him a whole arc.
This guy right here,
dude,
bro.
He stole the Pokemon. Yeah.
My God, I remember this just like unlocked
evil.
the memory in my brain.
Yeah.
I know that triggered like a repressed memory for me.
Yeah, man. No, I just remember this guy. He was a force to be reckoned with, bro. And he would like talk shit to you too. When he bumped into you, know how Gary was like, I got a Blastoise level 100. Yeah, he would be like, he would be savage. He'd be like, get the hell out of my. He didn't swear. He's like, get the hell out of my way. Like, you know what I mean? And he would push you. Yeah, and you would have to like jump back. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know you could do this in 1999. Yeah? So that was a great Pokemon.
Dude, they don't have that rivalry, dude. All your rivals are like friendly.
Yeah, why are your rival? Yeah, can we just comment on this?
I hate that.
Why are the rivals friends now? Is this because a commentary on culture? Like, you know how everyone's trying to be nice, I guess, but we live in cancel culture. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Where
I don't know, man. I don't like it at all.
Kids need to understand what a bully is and how to deal with them. Yeah.
I don't want to be my rival, and then you give me like 10 Pokeballs after I slap your whole team.
Yo, see, this is what I remember. This is what I remember by the rival, by the way. Like for Alligator, because I was a Typhlosion guy.
Oh yeah,
I love he would F you up, bro.
Dude, for Alligator was.
What's your favorite Pokemon, Daniel?
Oh yeah, true. Who you?
Oh yeah. I can't say Charizard, bro. Oh,
no, that's what I'm saying. I got a different
one. No. You gotta change it up.
Oh shit, man. Fuck. Okay, give me some time, boys. Give me some time.
It's hard. It's
hard. It is hard, because Charizard actually is my go-to. There is someone coming to mind. It's just slipping my mind.
Do you like the old Pokemon or new Pokemon better in general?
No, in general, I like the old one. Like I said, first and second gen.
I like Gen 3. I like Hoenn. I really like Ruby and Sapphire.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Diamond and Pearl. People love Diamond and Pearl.
In X and Y, I really like Greninja. The water one.
Oh yeah, Greninja's a badass. Yeah, he's everywhere now.
It's a ninja water Pokemon. Like, it's the coolest thing ever, man.
Dude, it's literally like if Naruto and Pokemon collab.
Yeah, especially in the show, man. In the show, like, he's so cool. Like the way he fights and like the graphics and like it's awesome. Like he's
dude. I think him and Ash like merged. All right,
you know what?
I'm pretty sure like him and Ash did like polymerization, and they have like Ash Greninja in this show. I don't know.
No, you know what? Yeah. That's like started in that region.
They got freaky, yeah.
You know what? Back to Robert's question. I think I have one that I really like, and it's because, again, it's a mix of nostalgia, and it's a mix of. This is Typhlosion, bro. This is like my guy, because I'll explain why. Yellow version I didn't have the best experience with, and
first one,
because No, because I was a kid, right? And I just played it, and that's it. Like my Pikachu, I was one of those guys where my Pikachu's level like 65, and then my next highest level Pokemon is like a Butterfree level like 25. You know what I mean? And I just use Pikachu, and I just use, you know what I mean? You just the typical, like, you play your like younger cousins games, and you see like their party, and you're just like, wow, this guy knows nothing about Pokemon. Like
you rip apart their party.
You know what I mean, man? Like the lead. No, but Nick, I don't know if you heard what I said. Like the lead guy is 65, let's say, and then the next one is 25. How much does that irk you? Like, just piss you off, bro?
No sharing.
I would do that.
Experience points are not getting shared.
No way, man.
Charizard is
Your
still number
starter
one for me.
Pokemon?
Charizard is still number one. But if I had to pick, I'll do Typhlosion because when I got to second gen, I knew what I was doing. And
Yeah.
I saw this Pokemon. This guy was my boy, man. Like that was the one thing I regret that I didn't get Heart Gold or Shining Silver, Soul
Man, you
Silver.
can still do it. It's so good. You should do it.
Yeah, I'll
Oh, you
cop it
should
off
definitely do it.
Kijiji. I can't find it anywhere, but I'll have to cop it
They're
used or
hard to
something.
find.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, man, it was just a great Pokemon. Like this is how I remember him in the game. That's how he looked.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Dude, I love
just insane
Typhlosion,
to me.
man. They have to give him Mega Evolution.
But before we go into the worst Pokemon, I do want to mention something about second gen because I know I keep talking about second gen.
Yeah.
I love it so much because it was just a proper sequel where they had to make it better than the first.
I
So
think they
they did, but you did your own region and then you went back to your
To the OG,
the old
to
right?
Kanto.
And then you faced Red, your origin, your the player in the first game.
Yeah, the legend.
And
Yeah.
level 81 Pikachu. Like, oh my god.
Even like
Dude, yeah,
just
they're
thinking
good
like
teams.
even not even the game. Like I'm thinking like my favorite Pokemon movie. It might be Pokemon
Like,
2000.
remember this? Yeah,
Really,
that
I'm
was probably the
thinking
best
Mewtwo
one.
movie. Or Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. That movie I love.
Okay, I haven't watched
too.
that. No, I stopped
have
after
to.
3, bro. No, I stopped after
No.
3, but I'll check it out. I'll
Entei.
check it out.
Yeah, the third movie is Entei, I think, right?
I stopped at Celebi, the 4 Life one. Oh,
Like,
no, what
guys,
was the
just
fifth one? Latios and Latias. I watched that too.
yeah.
That one I
Oh,
like.
that
Dude,
was
watch the
fifth, I
Lucario
think.
movie.
Celebi was
I'm
like the
telling
fourth.
you.
Pokemon Forever or some shit.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Um,
I didn't love it though.
I just want to mention this is like you see how they're designed, like how they're sketched. Like this is how I remember my childhood.
Yeah,
Like these
man.
characters
Oh
with their
my God,
starters
like really
and shit,
gritty,
Crobat,
like really ghetto, really hood.
Getting exactly.
Dude,
Some
look at that
spaces aren't
rival.
colored.
Dude,
Some
look at
spaces
all
aren't
these
colored
dark
properly.
Pokemon. Yo, he had Crobat coming at you with Gengar. Are you kidding me, dude?
Bro, I
He's
used to
ready to send
hate-
you to the Shadow Realm.
I used to hate caves, man. I fucking
Oh,
hated
Oh,
caves.
that stupid Flash TM bullshit.
I just
Oh,
saw the picture of it. I just got PTSD.
Yeah. Dude, when
Yeah.
you would run into like 100 Zubats in a row. And dude,
Every
when we were a
second
kid,
step. Oh
dude,
my
when
God.
we were a kid, we didn't know like what a repel was,
No.
right? When you're literally
Yeah.
running into a Zubat and
Yeah,
Geodude,
like this shit. Yeah.
I didn't
every
learn-
couple steps.
I didn't learn about what's it called? The rope, the escape rope.
The
I didn't
escape
learn
rope.
about that early enough.
Yeah, this is garbage. I used to just train one of my Pokemon just have dig and get the hell out of there. Anytime I like
true. Or
snapped
teleport
Yeah.
with Abra.
or teleport. And then like I said, and then the kids nowadays they don't know how good they have it. They just go online, they look at a picture like this and say boom. Let's
I
kill
know.
it.
Yeah, we had to
But back
wing it.
in
We had
our
to
day,
figure it
man,
out.
I
and
used to get
yeah.
lost in there, bro.
Oh,
Lost.
Lost is not the
You'll never
word.
I'd be
I
crying
would-
to my brother, like begging for help to get out.
Bro,
of
I
it.
would
Oh, Mark,
abandon the
do it for me.
game. I would abandon the game for a week. That's how bad it was. I had to return in a week's time. People
Gotta
were
take a break.
people were beating the 8th badge, and I was still trying to pass my 3rd badge because I couldn't get to the next town because of a freaking cave. Anyway,
Yeah, they don't
Uh,
tell you anything in Pokemon
they
Red
took
and Blue.
that
You gotta
out.
figure it out.
so what's going on with the worst Pokemon of all time? I want to go first with. We started with Robert. Nick looks like he's passionate about this subject. Let's start off with Nick. Nick, what's going on? What's the
I
worst
already
Pokemon?
know what Nick's gonna say.
Yo,
And I want-
literally any
I want you to
Pokemon.
explain.
Okay, literally any Pokemon from Black and White. Oh,
Okay, let's just
my
search
God.
up black and white.
Okay, yo, type in Garbodor. The garbage
I know what you
Pokemon,
mean,
literally garbage.
I thought you were gonna say Bulbasaur.
Oh,
Oh, Bulbasaur. Yo, this is
I know he
literally
hates them.
garbage.
dude,
Yeah,
what
dude,
is
yeah.
that? How are you a Pokemon? You're legit garbage.
Oh my God, he's literally a
How?
garbage
Or-
Pokemon. Wow.
Yo, dude, literally the vanilla ice cream Pokemon too. Oh,
Oh, so
what do they
annoying,
call it?
right?
I've seen those ones. I've seen those
Vanillite.
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 Yeah.
Yo, what were they thinking? What am I looking
They're
at?
really running out of ideas. I feel
They
like
are, bro.
imagine
They
having
are.
to keep making like a new generation. Like it's tough.
Yeah.
Like, you just-
Yeah, dude, they have like over 900 Pokemon. How are they gonna look cool? Like, yo,
It's-
black and white. If I'm running into that in a cave, are you? I literally get mad. I get passionate.
I'm waiting for Pokemon 1000 because I want to know what design that will be. I know they're gonna do something. Well, I don't know if it's
Oh,
gonna be
dude, it
nice,
has
but
to
I know
be
they're anticipated, right? Yeah, they got to do something good.
Dude, taking it'll never end. They're gonna keep making. Pokemon.
No, they're gonna. I know it's crazy, man, and that's something I'll get into after we discuss the worst Pokemon. I want to know like your thoughts on, the direction it's headed and what you guys think because
I
there's
don't
been
like
some
the
announcements.
anime. I don't like the show. They
No?
make it too childish.
Yeah,
Like
compared
to
the
the
new
original.
drawing too. They have like the new
Yeah.
it's drawn differently now, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
at
like
all.
Ash
Not
looks
at
like
all.
Ash looks like an idiot, even though he's like Pokemon Master.
Dude, they
yeah,
should
like
have done
what
like what
is
Naruto
this?
did. Ew.
What
Dude, they
is
literally
that?
made him
made him
grow
look
up.
like a
Like this is
Walmart
the guy.
version
This is
of
the guy.
Ash.
Yeah.
They
Dude,
should make
they're
him
like
grow up a
downgrading
little
it.
bit. That'd be a
Yeah.
cool like spin
Like, yo,
you know?
Robert, I'm telling you, like fucking Naruto and Naruto ship it in. Like
Yeah.
Naruto, they had the gap. They had the time gap. Dude, if they did that with Pokemon and like Ash got older and became like a gym leader or champion or like
Like, I
grooming
feel
and
like
mentoring
there's-
other people.
Well, listen, I don't want to dive too much into it yet if we're not there yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but I want to quick. Okay, so we got Nick, black and white, just out
Black
the
and
window.
white.
The whole party,
Oh,
all the
throw that
designers
out,
on that
burn it.
team should get a job at McDonald's. So, Robert, what's the worst Pokemon for you, bro?
I have two that I can't stand.
Okay, tell me.
One, you know what? One is an honorable mention because
Honorable mention.
it might be my
Honorable
other
mention.
favorite Pokemon. So okay,
Dishonorable mention.
the first one is I hated Magikarp. However, what I was gonna say,
Yo,
honorable
on.
mention to Gyarados,
Magikarp
because Gyarados might be my second or third favorite Pokemon ever. I used to think
Yeah,
he was
dude.
Oh, okay,
You gotta
okay.
love
So
Magikarp.
honorable mention.
but Magikarp, like what a waste
Legendary.
of fucking of a
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah,
Like, that
just
thing
a
just
pe-
flops.
yeah.
What was the move it does?
Splash.
Splash,
Look
bro.
at that
Yeah,
troll. I
Okay,
the
love
other
it.
one-
Dude,
Troll.
Taken, I ran into a shiny Magikarp. Like in the new game in Pokemon Sword and
No
Shield. You know, like the
way.
raid battle? Dude, the only shiny Pokemon I got is a shiny Magikarp.
Go
That's
evolve
crazy,
that,
though.
bro.
You can turn that
Yeah.
into like a shiny.
No, I don't
Gyarados,
want to
right?
involve that because everyone
Oh.
has red Gyarados and Johto. You know
right,
what I
right.
mean? You
Yo,
get him
I
in
know
the
what
Lake
you
of Raid.
mean. I like Nick's
Golden
thinking.
Magikarp. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one.
Okay.
This is purely because of the show, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Oh, what was it called? No, the Pokemon that Misty would just carry, the egg Pokemon.
Oh, Togepi?
Oh, Togepi,
Togepi.
bro?
No. How do you
No,
hate
this was
Togepi?
marketing genius over here.
Dude,
Well, for
Togepi is
cuteness,
so cute.
that shit's not winning you no battles, okay? I
Yeah, it's
promise
true,
you.
man.
You
And the
can't
fact
win
that it
with
evolves,
Metronome.
yeah. The fact that it evolves into this, like, I don't know what's happening.
Hey,
But I guess
listen,
they're
like,
trying.
They turn him
It's
into a jet.
definitely cute and like it's like a
Adorable.
pet. It's not a Pokemon. It's just a pet.
You
It's
don't
just a pet.
battle with it. You would feel bad. You leave him in the
why do they gotta
daycare.
do Togepi like that?
Yeah.
This egg, they cracked his head.
That stupid noise it makes, like.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you nailed that.
Yo, you actually nailed that. Can we use
Togepi
you for
did a lot
impressions?
of damage to
Yeah.
you if you actually perfectly remember.
Oh, like I remember the sounds and everything.
The bird chirp.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
man.
think for me,
Togepi
man.
would get cracked.
Yeah,
It's
I think
bad.
for
No,
me-
you're right. One shot.
I think for me right now, I'm thinking between Wobbuffet and Psyduck.
I was thinking Wobbuffet too.
They're
And the reason why I
bad.
think Psyduck a little bit more, because Psyduck's just so annoying. Like,
They're
yeah.
Yeah.
Even Wobbuffet is going, wow.
Yeah,
yeah.
And he's always doing like a salute. Like, it's so weird. Like, he knows he's about to get smacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Wobbuffet, let's just search him up for whoever's watching it. YouTube.
Yeah, literally any
Wob-
Team Rocket Pokemon, they're all
Wobbuffet.
bad.
I don't even know how to spell it. Yeah, like it just looks like annoying. Like,
No,
can you just
the
show up?
punching bag.
yeah, can you just show up to the battle and not like act like an idiot? Sorry, I just wanted to mention one thing for honorable mention. It's part of the newer ones. I don't know why. I just love the design of it.
The sharp.
Yeah,
I don't think
bro.
I've ever seen this one.
Bro, this guy's like, I just love the
Me and
design.
Robbie, you're like, whoa,
Yo,
finding
yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah, man.
That
this
looks
guy
pretty
is
badass.
right.
Like,
That's
it kind
why.
of looks
That's
like
why.
Scizor. What's it called?
Yeah,
Cypher
yeah,
and-
yeah. Like
yeah,
a remake
yeah.
of him.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I really like that.
But I
Yo,
really
me
like
and
this
Robbie didn't
design,
get
man.
that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Dude,
And
we're like
this-
bird catcher Toby and like bug catcher Nick right now.
What do you think's the
Magic
most
cards
under?
only.
What do you think the most underrated Pokemon? Like people don't talk about.
Like
Houndoom.
Like in terms of design or like power. Like I don't care.
Houndoom. Pick him up right now.
Houndoom?
Google him. Houndoom.
Oh,
Houndoom's
Houndoom.
pretty
Yeah,
badass,
yeah. Fuck.
let me
Dude,
think.
he
Yeah,
was pretty much
that is a
the
really cool
Johto
one.
version. The Johto version of Arcanine. I love my dog Pokemon.
Yeah.
And they
Okay,
gave him the Mega.
underrated. Underrated just
yeah,
on
underrated.
like appearance.
Yeah.
Just on appearance.
I
I
think
used
in
to think like
everything, yeah.
Giovanni's I forgot what it's called, the Persian cat. What's it called?
Persian. Literally
Persian.
Persian.
Yeah, I think it's
Persian.
called a Persian, which
It
is
looks
No
so
very
cool.
creativity.
It looks even Ninetales. Ninetales looks cool,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
Ravi, when you got me into nicknaming Pokemon, every time I get Ninetales, I call him Naruto now.
You call him Naruto?
I call him Naruto.
You should-
Yeah, man.
For me,
That's
it's
amazing.
for me it's Zoroark.
Oh, I
'Cause
like
no one
him, the
talks about
werewolf.
this guy. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
werewolf
yeah,
looking
yeah.
guy. I just like him on the design. Like I don't think
That's
people
pretty
talk
cool.
about
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, like really evil, like
It's
really
gonna be like the next
maniacal. Like you'll
Lucario.
rob me.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like you'll
exactly.
catch
Well,
him in an
Lucario's
alley late at night.
badass too. Yeah.
Lucario, right? And then I wanted to get into before we get off the subject, legends. Any favorite legends, Robert?
Yeah. Lugia.
Sorry, man.
Lugia.
Oh, Lugia.
Oh, Lugia.
That he's like
Can't go
the
wrong.
god of all the bird like a
It's
Moltres,
true. It's true.
Articuno,
Yeah.
and what was the last one again? Zapdos. He's like the
They're afraid
guardian
of
of all
him.
of it. Like
Yeah,
he's
man,
amazing.
he's like
Yeah,
their
like
gang
so
leader.
cool.
Well, this is the one that brought me into the second gen, so I have to give credit to it. You know, look
It's
at
also
that.
like I said, right? That's like my favorite movie too, Pokemon 2000.
So it reminds you of
For sure.
Yeah.
Can you ask me this question though? Why isn't Ho-Oh in the
No
movie or
love
like
for Ho-Oh.
no,
The
no?
big chicken?
Does anyone know
None.
why? Like, is there a fan
Wait,
theory? Like, what
Why
happened?
what? Why what?
He wasn't in the movie, like in Pokemon 2000, or if he wasn't mentioned, or
He
I'll
didn't
tell
look
you
cool
my
enough.
theory. I have a
Okay,
bunch
tell
of
me, tell me.
conspiracy theories on this. Okay. There's this whole thing that like apparently I don't want to misconstrue it, but basically like there's a theory that in the first episode Ash dies when like
hmm
he was trying to save Pikachu from like all
Oh,
of the birds that were
Oh
like
yeah. From the
so
Fearow and the lightning hidden.
at the end of that episode he sees Ho-Oh and then you never see Ho-Oh again and apparently Ho-Oh is like eternal happiness or something like that.
He'll
It's like
grant you a wish. Yeah.
yeah, right. And basically people are saying that the rest of the show is just Ash living in this like
Him in a
heaven world.
coma.
That's why he
yeah.
never ages.
I remember
That's
hearing
why he's the
that.
same age. And that's why you'll never see Ho-Oh again because like you only see him when like you're gonna die or something like that. That's like the theory.
Yo, you got deep right now. Okay, yo, this
Yo, I want to talk
show
about
got
Pokemon
really
theories right
deep
now.
and dark.
Nick, I want to hear your theories, but my favorite theory, man, is that the first game, the reason why everyone's young and the reason why everyone's a child, like there's very few adults, and if they are there, they're either mothers, like women, like housewives, or they're just older, like
Mhm.
grandparents, like Professor Oak, is because there was a huge war that happened before
Yeah,
you
the
arrived.
Pokemon War.
Pokemon War.
Wow.
And then the
And
gym leader, Lieutenant Surge, would be like the only one who came back from war.
but
The guy
look
with
at
the
these
Raikou.
shots, yeah. Like this is my
Lieutenant
favorite one.
Surge.
Look at that
Yeah.
thumbnail. Like that's a movie, bro.
Who's what is
Look
he
at
the
these two
lieutenant
thumbnails.
of the war?
Yeah.
The
Wow.
great Pokemon
Like
War.
look at
Dude,
Charizard. Look at Charizard coming in with like, and they're riding their backs like it's a war.
oh,
Like
he
they're
could take down a
soldiers.
whole nation.
Yeah, and look at
Dude, if
Damn.
Pokemon
Ho-Oh.
were real, dude, imagine a Tyranitar coming up to you. Dude, you're dead.
Yeah.
Dude,
Tyranitar's were
Pokemon in
sick,
real
too.
life, yo, that would be a
Oh,
frightening
Yo, look at
place to live.
Look at Venusaur. He just snipped this guy with a vine whip.
That's actually something I wanted to talk about after. It's
real
like,
life Pokemon. They would kill and take over the world.
not even
Well,
real
I
life
wanna talk
Pokemon.
about-
Like they should make. No, go ahead.
So-
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I just want to know, like, do you have any theories you like, Nick, that you enjoy?
Yo, one really cool theory about like
Mhm.
one Pokemon. I don't know if you know it. Gengar apparently is the shadow of Clefable.
I heard
Like
of
you
that.
know Clefairy and
about that.
Clefable? Yeah, so Gengar literally emerged from the shadow of like the
Yes.
dark energy and like
Yes.
the evil side of Clefable.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the pictures. Yeah, they look
Yeah,
the
they
exact
look
They're
alike.
same.
identical.
And apparently there was like an abandoned, like they just kind of went with it, and then there's a whole theory behind it. Yeah, like that's the shadow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Or
That's
the
crazy.
theory of the burnt tower. You know, like Raikou, Suicune, and the other one. Oh, I'm trying to
Mhm.
remember.
Legendary
And
dog,
Entei?
Entei? Yeah.
Dude, apparently, like you know how 3 Pokemon were left there. Apparently, it was like Flareon, Vaporeon, and Jolteon. But when the tower got burnt down, Ho-Oh came in Equity City and then granted him a wish to evolve into them. Yeah, right there.
Oh my god. Are you serious?
Damn.
Yeah.
Holy, I never knew that.
Yeah,
That's actually crazy. I
man.
didn't know that. See, I have a
And
theory.
you know
I
how
don't know
you
if
fight
it's
like all the
what's
EV
up?
trainers in that, like how
Yeah.
everyone has like an Umbreon or Espeon, whatever. It's because of like the burnt tower, and they evolved into the legendary Pokemon like Entei and Raikou and everything.
That's
Pretty cool.
actually a
Never heard
trip. Yeah, that's a big trip.
Yeah,
One thing I wanted to mention is, with the Ho-Oh thing, I always imagine it as it looked as if all 3 legendary birds in one, like they breeded together.
and they
Yeah, that's
combine.
kind of true.
I don't know if
It's
that's a
actually
real
kinda true.
theory, but I just kind of made that up in my head right now. I'm like
True.
thinking like, you know what I mean? Like they look like as if
Pull
maybe
up the
that's why
legendary birds.
legendary birds.
Yo, I don't like Ho
Yeah, they
Ho,
kind of.
man.
I can see where like look at Ho at the bottom there.
Because of all the colors, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's
Dude,
just a
they
theory.
remade
Yeah.
them in the new game. Look at the Galarian version. They're cool, man. Like the dark
The
version
legendary
of the
birds? Where?
Yeah, literally right there. That
Second
picture right
picture
there.
there.
Wait, this?
That one. Yeah, they're real.
Oh, this is real.
Dude,
Oh, I didn't know that was
Sword and
real
Shield.
either.
They're legit
That's-
real.
That's
What?
so
What?
cool.
Yeah, that's. What? Look at
Yeah.
Moltres. He's like killing it.
Wait, I don't
love
understand.
it.
How are they the dark version? I thought there was only one like legendary Pokemon.
Yeah, dude, I don't get that. Like one of
Yeah.
Lugia, one of Ho-Oh. But yo, remember in the anime, Lugia had a baby? There's a baby Lugia, and they had to like mend him to health. Yo, you have to watch that.
I do not
Yeah.
remember this at
Yo,
all.
you-
Yo, I forgot to mention. This is my favorite.
He's
One of my
Alto.
favorite. Like the design,
Ooh,
insane, bro.
I
insane.
loved him.
Yeah.
Really
That's
cool.
Actually, really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, man. But
Yeah, no, I like the new Pokemon. I do. I hate Black and White, but I like the new Pokemon.
well, what's your underrated Pokemon? I forgot to ask you, Nick.
I threw Houndoom in there. Robbie, what would your
I said either
Underrated Pokemon.
Ninetales
Yeah.
or Persian. I like the
Red
way they look.
Persian?
They're cool.
Right. Yeah, Persian. Yeah.
True.
So we got
true.
those. Yeah, man. All right,
Wait,
man.
what would your
So
underrated Pokemon be?
no, I didn't. Did I say anything?
I don't
Oh,
know. I think you
Bishop.
threw an
Oh no,
Ho-Oh. Or
Zorark.
Bisharp?
No, Zorark. Yeah, Zorark
true,
or
true.
whatever it's called. Yeah, the design. I just love the design of it. But I'm happy we cleared up those theories, man. Because
Yeah.
for
dude,
me as
you
a
can get
filmmaker, man,
deep.
yo, I'll say this right now first on the podcast, so you guys can use it on my legal team. I intend to do a Pokemon movie and
Oh
really do
my
like a
God.
Pokemon War, bro. Like just a prequel leading to like the generations ahead. You know what I mean?
That's so.
That's
cool.
my
Can me
love
and Robbie
letter.
be
That's
in
my
it?
love letter to the franchise. Yeah, fuck, of course, I don't care. A live action though, because hopefully the visual effects will be much better. None of that Pokemon detective shit. That
I like
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu.
Nah.
What?
I wasn't feeling it, man. I wasn't feeling it.
Yo, I loved it.
Did you like it, Robert? Am I the only one?
Bro, I haven't watched it yet. I'm like the only person who hasn't watched it yet, man.
You
know
know,
what,
Robert
though?
came over a week ago. We had it on TV. It's like, what am I watching right
Yeah,
now?
yeah,
We had to
like-
turn it off. We couldn't ruin
I
ending.
like the idea of it. Like I like the idea of it. I like that. Like I like the way the Pokemon look in real life and stuff. But I actually haven't sat down and watched it, so I can't really give my opinion on it.
Yeah, man, no worries. It's it's just a different for me. It was a different taste. Like
I've heard
I
mixed
prefer-
reviews.
yeah, I just prefer. I think because I'm thinking of like the anime, and I wanted them to go that direction with all the technology they have now. And I know they're trying to do something different, but again, my form of storytelling, like it's only a wish. But can you imagine if I'm successful enough where I can actually pull
You
that
will
off?
be.
Thanks,
You will
buddy.
be.
It like that image. I'll show you guys again. Just like take this in Pokemon War theory. This is the image that inspired me the most. This shot right here. So this is Charmeleon. The words are in the way. Okay, that's Charmeleon right here. And this is like a guy with a gun, and he's just like overseeing like the city getting trashed by this bird.
By
And I'm just
Ho-Oh.
saying, like, what's the story behind this? You know what I mean? What could it lead to? You know? So, and he's just like overwatching, and I could just see him like saying, like, ignore that, like, keep moving, you know? So I think it'll be
I
like
would love that.
a dark,
That'd be
gritty
really cool,
storytelling.
man.
But there's a lot of people in suits that I have to get by. But again,
Yo, I want
you know,
Pokemon
I'm young.
to get dark. I want it to get really dark. You know,
Yeah,
It'd be
man.
way cooler. I
That's what I
don't
was
like
gonna
the
say.
childish
Yeah.
thing they're going for.
Yo, dark. No, listen, dark. But like, you respect like people our age, like because we're gonna be even older by that time, right? And
Dude,
you
we're
respect,
grown
like,
men.
We're grown
Yeah.
men, yeah. But our age that are like, you know, love the series and that speaks to us. Like in a movie we can enjoy, but also it doesn't have to be that childish, you know? I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Yeah,
But again,
man. Like,
I
yo,
think
they
the
did
creators
like
need
a
to know what to
teenager
do.
shonen kind of thing, like Attack on Titan or like Naruto.
That's exactly
but
what I'm
like,
saying. Like
you know what
Like,
I
that's
mean?
how-
I always
Where
had
like
this.
a grown man could watch it and not be like, "Wow, I'm watching a kid's show."
I always had this idea. Like I don't because like now especially like the majority of like the Pokemon fan base is people our age. I don't think it's younger kids.
No
that,
one, they don't know
It's all-
Pokemon.
we keep the franchise alive, and like I think
Yeah.
that the best idea would be the movie. It's similar to your movie idea, like a TV show.
Pokemon
It's like-
War.
or a limited series.
would be-
Yeah, limited
that's even
series.
cooler than I thought. But
Yeah.
even if it's a remake of the original show, but like in a darker tone, where like if like for example, Pokemon can die in a battle if you don't pull them out quickly, and then like maybe like,
Yeah,
one
they
of
don't
Po-
think they legit
one of Ash's
die.
Pokemon dies and like it like messes up like his character arc and like
Right.
you know some like darker like more like real life things that like I think that'd be a crazy spin off.
And I think they were
Yo.
playing with that. Sorry,
They
Nick, go ahead.
were. They were in Pokemon Red and Blue. You know when you go to like the really emo town and you go to like
Lavender
the
Town.
funeral?
Lavender
Yes,
Town, right?
yes,
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
dude, I'm
lot of
pretty sure
theories.
your rivals Eradicate died, right? And that's why
Oh
he's
yeah,
like in the
100%.
funeral or whatever.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know,
Even
There
like
was
like
Cubone,
you legit
right?
killed him. You legit killed their
Yeah.
Pokemon,
but
and
it
he doesn't
teaches
battle
a
Eradicate
child,
anymore.
but these games are important. Like that game was so important, and you could tell like the shift in culture because it teaches a child that there's life and death in the real world. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we don't realize that as kids, but what it is it's kind of slowly introducing that idea that Pokemon can die just as much and life is sacred. Right. And it teaches kids like values and morals. I don't know. That's my
for
perspective.
sure, man.
And I think that's important why you should introduce those in if you make everything too polished, right? There's no, I always say this all the
Too
time with
clean.
filmmaking. You can't,
Yeah,
you gotta introduce grit. You have to introduce humanity because people watching it, when they turn off that television, they live in the real world. They
yeah,
know it's not always sappy, happy endings, right?
definitely not.
Imagine if Giovanni, like Team Rocket, like one of the Team Rocket guys came after Ash while they're on a like catches them in the middle of the
Yeah.
night and they get into a fight and then like they kill one of Ash's Pokemon and they get
I
away
would
and
love that.
like now Ash all he wants to do is like get Giovanni and like get him and like
Yeah,
stop
like
him. You know what I mean? Like,
a revenge tale or
yeah,
something
exactly.
Give
crazy
it
like
like a
that.
deeper meaning. Yo, you can go way deeper.
Even if you just make the original anime a live action, I think you have enough to story to deal with. Obviously, you have to polish the characters a bit more. But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that first episode with Pikachu, that's a beautiful episode where he
Oh,
doesn't
I
like him.
cried.
He resents Pikachu. Yeah, he Pikachu resents Ash. He can't stand him. And he's trying his best desperately because everybody around him, Gary, right? All these kids that are older, same age, are doing things with their Pokemon. They're achieving things. And he can't even get this one Pokemon that he's forced upon him to listen to him. And he feels
You have
like
to
he's a
drag
loser.
him out of the
He feels
lab.
like he's a loser. He's defeated, right? He has to give him a leash and shit. And I remember that battle with the sparrows, right?
Oh,
And you remember that?
my
That it was like
heart.
cinematic, man. And he basically
That's
Yeah.
defended, he
amazing.
sacrificed himself for Pikachu, and Pikachu realized like this guy's not like everyone else.
Yo,
You
Ash
know,
definitely died. Like he definitely died.
yeah, he
From that
definitely
fight.
died.
Don't
Yeah, from
do
that
it.
attack. Yeah, are you kidding me?
Robert, your theory is right, man. Ho-Oh gave him like
I heard
eternal
that theory
youth.
too. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, for
Dude,
sure, man.
that seems like legendary. Like a bolt of lightning like strikes and like you just see like how many
Yeah.
birds are above Ash and he's just like
They're like
holding
20.
Pikachu.
They're all
Well,
level
because
3.
if
They're
you
all
think
level
about
3.
if you think about it, whole like that shot, right? He's not even like fully colored like how we see him in the games. That episode aired years before they even thought of second gen or like started it. So it's like, where did that design come from? Like, what were they intending with that?
Yeah, they're
So I kind of buy
foreshadowing
into
it.
that, right? Foreshadowing
Yeah.
something, right? And even the way it was like played off, like the ending of the episode. You know how he like sees the bird and they just kind of like
Like the
go like
rainbow
fade
and
to black.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's just like if you look back, if you watch it, Robert's theory is correct. It's like
Yeah.
you could see it definitely like the rest of the series is just because that was his wish, right? To always be a Pokemon
To be
master.
young. Yeah.
And the fantasy of any child is to stay young, right? Like they
Never
want to be
grow up.
never grow up. They want to do whatever they want, right? So yeah, there's a lot of great theories, man. A lot of great stories and things like that. And I just want to dive into basically like the whole future of Pokemon. And if you guys are looking forward to, especially the games that were announced, like Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Arceus, I just want to pick your brain on that. So we'll start with Nick. What are your thoughts on that, man?
I never played the original Pokemon Snap. I don't really know what it is, but it's looking like Instagram and Photoshop for Pokemon pretty much.
Right.
Right?
That
Which
was
I like.
so cool, yo. So
I never had the original one for Nintendo.
Right.
Right? But hey, you know what? I'll get it. Yo, the Pokemon Arceus game, that looks unreal. Dude, they're actually giving you a lore and like a background story, an origin. That's
So I
what
should be
we're looking
excited.
for.
So I should be excited for
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
hyped
yeah.
for that.
Okay. Good.
Dude, I want Pokemon to go deep. Like, yo, I want the mythology of the legendary Pokemon. I want it to be a religion. I would convert.
Yeah.
I want it to be a cult.
Nick, I love that.
Yeah.
But tell me more about this Arceus game because I'm really confused. Like, what
I
is
was
it about? Is it an
watching
RP? Is
No,
it an
I think it's
RPG
like
or?
ancient.
But
Yeah,
is it?
like
Oh,
before
it's
everything.
ancient. Oh, before the
Yeah,
time period. Okay, so I'm
before
down.
everything. Yeah, like hundreds of years ago. And like
But it's gonna have like a
Arceus is like
story.
Pokemon God. And you're all
Yes,
in
of
like one
course.
village, and like
Yeah.
every region hasn't really been discovered yet. So that's why you can pick like starter Pokemon from a different region, right? They give you Rowlet, they give you Cyndaquil, whatever. They're like different region Pokemon, but you can pick them,
Right.
right? And then you're walking around, you sneak up on a Pokemon, you catch it, like live action kind of thing. It would be like before the dawn of time. for Pokemon, and you know
Nice.
like how everything got created.
So I'm gonna cop this. Yo, I'm copying this because
yeah.
I wasn't going to, because I was like, oh, is it just another
no,
like, is it
it's
main
a
game? Because I want it
must-watch,
to be main game, but you're saying it's
Yeah,
part
main
of the
game.
so it's canon. Like this is canon.
Completely canon. Yeah,
Okay,
man. Whole
good,
new
good.
story.
This isn't
They're
some
actually giving
spin-off
you like
or whatever.
information on the
Okay,
Pokemon world and
good,
like the
good.
Pokemon universe. Dude, imagine they did like a Marvel kind of thing, like a Pokemon universe. You know, like why don't they do that?
Yeah, I
Like
know.
you have so much knowledge.
You know how they do the Spider-Man? That's another. I
Yeah.
don't want to get off topic, but Spider-Man, like, you know, they did the PS4 one, and then they did Miles Morales for PS5.
Yeah, I got them.
Can someone tell me why they're not doing that for Iron Man? Like just a full out like single player cinematic game. Like he has the market's there. Like
For
Mark would buy
sure.
two. Mark
Everyone
DeMario
be
would
on
buy
top
2
of that.
copies.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Literally pre-order, wait in line for midnight
Wait in
release.
line.
Go to EB
Yeah.
Games. You're going to the midnight release.
No, but I
Dude,
said the
I've done
same
that
thing
for
to
every
somebody.
Pokemon game.
Like Iron Man can fly around, like he can do it. Like you can make a video game so easily out of his character, and it would be so fun, like so much fun.
Exactly.
I don't know
Then
how
you
they
can
haven't
live
done
the
it.
life of like Tony Stark. You can go to the club, whatever, you're balling, making it rain.
To be honest,
then it could be
flying
like
around as
GTA.
Iron Man
When
might
you're
be more
Tony.
fun than flying around as Spider-Man. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
when
mean?
you're
Yeah, bro,
swinging vine to
but the
vine,
detail,
yeah.
like think about, I'm sure they're gonna plan this because they can't ignore it. I know they already tried this with VR, but the detail, the amount of the imagination that can go into like changing suits, like in Spider-Man, you
Yeah,
change a
man.
suit by clicking X. Imagine like showing up to your Iron Man, or just like buying gadgets, you're upgrading ways. So at first you have to like fly to your house to change your suit, and then you like
Whoa.
upgrade a gadget. So like remember the watch where he just like rips it, he like drags it all over his
Yeah.
arm, and it just like
Kind of like
covers his
Ben
body.
10 kind of thing, dude. He just pushed the watch.
Or when he jumped out of the building in Avengers, and that suitcase just launched and like
It
scanned
flew.
his wrist. Yeah, I was like dying. I'm like, and I remember, I'll bring up Mark again, a good friend of mine. We're watching this movie in Civil War, and that like a event happened where he's just like putting it on, and you don't even think there's
Yeah.
a suit in his like little like wristlet or bracelet,
Yeah.
whatever he's wearing.
And he
And Mark
evolved.
just turns to me and he goes like, "Iron Man's so sick."
Yeah.
That's when you know he's buying it. He loves it. He's like, he's so sick, man. So Robert, same feelings towards the future of Pokemon. Like you're excited for
Yeah.
these games. Yeah.
Basically for me, like I don't see why they haven't done that switch to what we were talking about, like a more like mature Pokemon story. Like I think that has to.
We all want it.
If
We all
it's
want
anything
it, bro.
else,
I'm writing the script.
They're just like they have a ceiling on their own potential. Like I don't think they can really do much more with just new generation. I think they got
Who
to
are they
start like,
catering to?
changing the narrative and changing the tone.
So that's what I want to
with-
ask you guys is like,
Yeah.
with regards to like the future of the series, do you feel it's going to get better, or do you feel like they're just
No.
coasting on our gen?
think
No,
it's-
man, they're not even trying.
They're not
I
even
just keep
trying,
saying
right?
it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Not
I think,
at all.
And I watched X and Y, and it was cool. Like the fighting scenes are way better now. The stories are good, but at the end of the day, like I don't really care to see a 10-year-old Ash keep fucking catching new Pokemon. I want to see some like
No.
more mature, like serious darker
Yeah,
things.
exactly,
Like,
man.
that's gotta be.
Dude,
the
I'll
path.
never forget what turned me off from the show, and I never watched it again. Like, I only watched up until like Hoenn Battle Frontier. Diamond and Pearl, I kind of gave up, right?
Yeah.
And then they took away Brock, and then I really gave up. But dude, I remember when they took away Brock, they added this new character.
I remember
But
that guy.
I think,
With the green
yeah, whatever.
t-shirt.
The nerd, I hated him. But
yeah?
and then Pokemon Black and White, dude, Pikachu became level 5 again, right? And then he battled like the level 5 grass starter Pokemon, Snivy. And Snivy beat
Oh.
Pikachu. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
How? I couldn't
Yeah.
take it in. Like
No one
Pikachu
beats
is even legendary
Pikachu unless you're
Pokemon.
like Mewtwo or
No
something.
one can
you know?
beat Pikachu.
Yeah.
And a level 5 starter Pokemon who never battled before. Lit
Yeah.
him up.
Yeah, that's when you know it's going off the
Flat
rails.
Pikachu.
Yeah, that's when you know it's going off the rails, bro.
But
And
with
Ash
respect-
forgot how to battle. Ash
Yeah.
legit didn't even know what to do.
Yeah. I
Like,
think the one thing that, sorry, go ahead, Robert. What were you saying?
No, my bad. I was just gonna say with respects to the games, like
Yeah.
the new games coming out.
I like them.
So Snap, I oh my god, me and my brothers used to play that all the time in Nintendo 64. I
No.
love that game. Like
Yeah.
it's so cool because like you have to do different things to get different reactions out of the Pokemon, so you can take a cooler picture.
Yeah,
so
of
like
course,
you're
of
like
course.
trial and error, like trying to figure out. Like I'm throwing an apple at a tree to see if Bulbasaur will like react differently, or like I'll
true.
throw it at him. I don't know. Anyways, that game I'm really excited about, and then.
Yeah.
The new game that we were talking about, what's it called again? I didn't know how to say it. Arceus.
Arceus. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm just throwing it
Okay.
out there. Yeah.
Everything
Shooting my
Nick
shot.
everything Nick said is I completely agree with. But for me
Yeah.
specifically, like I love video games that are like RPG open world like free roam, and like this new game, I was watching trailers on it all morning.
Right.
Oh my god, like it's different. Like you don't walk into a grass and then it goes to a cutscene, then you start fighting a Pokemon. Like you walk up to the Pokemon, and if it sees you, you start fighting it, or you try to catch. That. You try like you can sneak up on it, and like it's a whole like almost like a new game. Like I'm so excited for it.
That's
like,
good. Yeah, I can't wait, man. This is what, February, I think, 2022.
Probably a year from now. Yeah.
Yeah,
dude, I want it to be open world,
man. Like it's a big open world. Like the maps.
We need an open world game, dude. Me and my brother, we did World of Warcraft back in the day. We know about open world, dude. It'll take over your life.
You got to dedicate
that with Pokemon. You know, then
you got to dedicate your life, bro, to this. Yeah, man.
But I'm gonna have to quit my job, retire, everything. Only play
this guy. We don't want to worry about you, but if that's the case, we're gonna have to join you. Yeah. We're gonna have to join you.
You know where to find me.
Exactly. There you
find
go.
me in the gym. Find me.
We got this podcast. We'll show the cops this podcast, and they'll know that where to find me. Before I go, I just want to ask to close it off. What do you think what it is about Pokemon that draws our generation? Because I turned 26. I'm turning 27 this year.
Yeah, man, we're getting old.
Your brothers are my friends. They're turning 27. But we still talk about Pokemon, and we're not ashamed. We don't give a shit.
Every time we chill. What
do you think it is, bro? Nick, what do you think it is? What do you think it is about Pokemon?
Dude, I think like we grew up with it. And like the whole fantasy of like going to a different world, like catching them all, battling, the whole idea, the whole dynamic of it. Dude, it's like magical.
Yeah.
Not even escapism. Like, I don't know, like a whole different world of like possibilities. Like nothing can go wrong. You pick your favorite Pokemon, they evolve, you grow up with them. You get a little Charmander, and then you're getting like a level 100 Charizard. So
man.
I don't know.
You see the growth. You grow with them, man, and it's like you said, it's not like an instant game or like a Spider-Man game where you play Spider-Man the whole game, you learn some things, upgrade, and that's it. These are characters that you have to attend to each one. There's certain things, like you said, like potions, as Robert was explaining, the power of RPGs. You just become immersed, right? And
that's why I like the replay value.
Exactly. Yeah. 100%.
Every time you replay, you have a whole new team. Like I change my team up all the time, man. Other than Arcanine.
Of course. Like just hearing this conversation. Yeah, just hearing this conversation, even though I played Silver and Crystal, forgot to mention Crystal, much love to that, even though it was like a spin-off, whatever. I love Heart Gold. I want to get that generation. I want to, cop that game and, just relive it. Yeah, exactly. Right. And I was so mad I didn't get it when it first came out. I was like kicking myself. Like, what am I doing? Like, this is the best gen and I didn't even get it. So,
and dude, they're like $50 at the time,
they were nothing
back then. Dude, they're $49.99 brand new.
Now they're like $80. Pokemon Shield, let's go.
Dude, they're 100. They're
100. Yeah, there are actually
and then
taxes
you gotta buy
included.
Like DLC expansion pass and everything. Dude,
I'm not as hardcore. I'm not as hardcore as Nick, but if you're into that, for sure, man. Yeah. And I bet you buy both versions, don't you?
Me and my brother,
Yeah, of course.
Beginning of the game, for sure.
I love that, bro. One game you play as a guy, the other game you play as a girl. That's how I used to do it. and their parties used to be different.
This time I couldn't believe it.
You talk so much shit.
The girl character, I can't.
I chirped him for it. You chirped him. Okay.
But
rightfully
you pick
so.
the girl character, you get like a different storyline. Like people interact with you different. Like your rival would be different. Yeah, I'm
in the newer games,
completely different game.
Are you
dude? Completely different. No, even in like the old games, like Pokemon Emerald, you know how you can pick like guy or girl. Dude, if you pick the girl, you're May from the Pokemon show, right? So your dad would be the gym leader, right? Norman would be your dad. So people talk to you differently.
That's
you know what I mean?
Nepotism, love it. Robert, before we go, I want to know, what do you think it is about Pokemon that brings us closer?
I think honestly, man, I just think it's nostalgia. Like, you're instantly the minute I start playing Pokemon, talking about Pokemon, watching Pokemon, I feel like I'm in my boxers and I'm 10 years old watching it on a Sunday morning.
Dude, I'm literally in mine right now. I'm half naked in my bedroom. And I'm
I think specifically why Pokemon took over the world is because there's so many different touch points, like we talked about. Like there's the shows, there's the movies, there's the game, there's the Pokemon cards. It's just like there's so many different ways that it like touches you, like in
I'm gonna casually
different ways to like interact with it. Yeah, look, this is what I'm talking about.
I got my plush toys in my room right now, man.
Man, Nick, I got a shot. Oh, the LED light you got me, the Pikachu one. I use it every day. I use it every day.
There's an LED Pikachu, bro?
He bought it for me. I can't really turn it on because it has to be plugged in, so I can't bring it.
Yeah.
But it's the coolest thing ever.
Like glow in the dark Pikachu to light up the room.
Yeah, the last thing I'll say about the
Mhm.
Pokemon specifically is like, it's like having like a pet, like the love you have, like you're investing your time into this, like, you know, Pokemon and training, and then you see you get stronger, and then you start winning. Like, you know, it's like that investment. You're putting that time in, you're putting that care in.
Yeah, man.
Dude, they're literally your
yeah.
babies. They're your children, man.
You gotta not let them faint.
No,
They're gonna die.
no,
They're gonna
Oh,
faint.
I never let my Pokemon faint.
And what's cool is that in newer
then you
games,
like shut off the game and you're like, no, it never happened. It never happened.
exactly. In the newer games, they give you actually consequences. Like the Pokemon will be more pissed off. They won't be as friendly.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, I appreciate having this conversation with you guys. It's always a lot of fun. I love that we could just sit back and talk about Pokemon. And I love how you guys share the same passion for the franchise. That's something that I just can't get my head. I can't get over it. Like Pokemon is just, like you guys said, nostalgic, and it's endearing, and just powerful storytelling when it's done right. And we look forward to the future of the franchise, the Pokemon Arceus, whatever you call it, that game. I'm really excited for that. And again, thank you guys for joining. I plan to do more of these. We'll talk about more anime shows that we all grew up on, that we're passionate about. For me, Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, that's coming up. And yeah, even anime shows that I don't know much about, but I'd love to hear you guys go at it. Naruto and Avatar and all that stuff. Yeah, educate me.
Just to Robert. Robert changed my life. I would rip on
Robert's the one. Okay.
For picking Naruto. Because I only watched Dragon Ball Z. I only knew like Goku and Vegeta.
Oh, that's another one, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah.
I'm like, why are you watching Naruto? Like, I thought it was a kid's show. I was so naive.
I put the squad on.
He put everyone on, man. Why do you think I'm wearing the headband right now? Because of Robin.
I'm wearing the backwards Raptors hat, but in my head I look like Ash Ketchum. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready to throw a Pokeball. Exactly.
Ready for battle.
Right? Do you remember that when he had? Yeah, exactly. It was always front, and then when he's battled, oh man, everyone's replicating that at school, and people are just like, yeah, take the hat off. But yeah, before we go, anything you want to say to the audience before we leave?
No, dude, I can't wait to be back here. Yo, when you're doing Yu-Gi-Oh, okay, you mentioned Digimon right now. Yeah. I hate Digimon. Dude, that's a rip-off version of Pokemon.
Rip-off. Yeah, whatever
dude,
came
me and
first.
My brother,
yeah, for sure.
We're loyal to Pokemon. I don't know which one came first. I have no idea.
We'll have to hear everyone's thoughts. We'll have to hear everyone's thoughts, bro.
Yeah. But dude, I really thought they were copying Pokemon. I'm like, oh my God, ew. Like me and my brother were loyal to Pokemon. Same thing, like we're loyal to Tupac. We don't like Biggie, no matter what.
Oh,
we hate him.
That's another
loyal. When we love, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. Yeah. But yeah, thanks again, guys, for joining, and we'll talk soon.
Cool.
Take care, everyone.